Peace, family. Vicki Dillard here. So pleased to be a contributor on African Diaspora News Channel. Please make sure that you come in giving us a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so very much. Now listen to today's War Briefing, family. Watch this. I'm reading to you now from a piece, the headline. Listen to this headline. Biden privately tells lawmakers not to expect much on reparations legislation. I hate to start the show out saying it like this, family, but didn't we tell you? What do I mean, didn't we tell you? We were not telling you all not to vote, period. We told you don't vote for nothing. We told you to get something for your vote. Is that right, family? Now watch this. Joe Biden, Jim Crow Joe Biden, and Kamala Harris, also known as, used the Black vote to get into power, to do something for everybody but us. Listen to what some of this piece says. It says that Joe Biden was more blunt about racism than perhaps any president before him. It skips down talking about the fact of H.R. 40, which some of you all may or may not know. That's the legislation that they're supposed to be allegedly trying to get passed just to study reparations. Not to give us reparations, just to study it. Mind you, the money that they're moving around for the Asians to get about 50 million to them, no study for that. Talk black to me. Other things that happened in America, the Marshall plans, all this other kind of stuff. No study for that. Now watch this. It says some attendees that attended this Tulsa massacre event that he was at, it says, but some attendees noted what they considered a glaring omission: any mention of reparations for the survivors of the massacre and their descendants. It goes on to say, and a full-throated endorsement of H.R. 40, which would create a commission to study reparations. It says that as a candidate, Biden said he supported a commission on reparations. But the administration has yet to endorse the actual bill. After his speech Tuesday, the president met with the members of the Congressional Black Caucus, who brought up the need for the H.R. 40, which it named after the 40 acres and a mule promise that now symbolizes the lack of support formerly enslaved people received from the federal government. According to those involved in the conversation, Biden let them down gently. Y'all play too much. Brenda Lawrence, she's a Democrat out of Michigan, lawmaker. She says he didn't disagree with what we were doing. She said he did talk about his plate being full with trying to get the infrastructure bill passed, and he really wanted to make sure that he could get that through before he took on anything else. Family, we told you. Just like it's written in the Bible, where the serpent said to the man and the woman, he was talking to him, and the scripture says that God was looking for Adam in the cool of the day. And when he found him, Adam said that they were hiding because they were naked. And because the creator knew he didn't tell him that, he said, who told you that? He chose to listen to the enemy. See, this is what happens when you give more credence to the voice and when you allow yourself to be persuaded by our open enemies versus your brothers and sisters who told you guys that this was going to happen. Some of you all have such an affinity and a connection to white supremacy and the Democratic Party in particular, the Democratic side of white supremacy, that you are like a crackhead or some other drug addict or some other person that's addicted to some substance or food, that when you don't get your hit, you start having shakes. See, some of you all started to freak out when you all thought that the Democratic Party might be in trouble during the last election against Donald Trump. So because you all feared, and the Democrats made sure that you feared another Trump administration, you gave your vote for nothing. And some of you all did it because you wanted to have nearness to whiteness. You wanted white folks, Joe Biden in particular, and Kamala and them, and all of them that work with the white supremacist Democratic administration, and at the time campaign, you wanted a pat on the back. So because you wanted to make sure that you could Get your white supremacist fix. Some of you all just threw in a towel. They didn't give you no promises to cut the check. They didn't give you no promises for reparations. They gave you no promise for an actual substantive Black agenda, not something that we got to share with everybody else. Because that's not equity. That's not parity. That's not justice. You gave in a towel and you just did it. Family, that's outrageous. That's outrageous. But now he said it. Meanwhile, you see the CBC, images of them, video footage of them, shucking and jiving, literally around here dancing and stuff. The Democrats are out there literally dancing during this Tulsa race massacre commemoration. And behind the scenes, Joe Biden is letting them know, letting them down gently. Joe Biden is a problem, and the Congressional Black Caucus is a problem. The question is, what are we going to do about it? It's cut the check or it's nothing. Meanwhile, we need to be building Black, teaching Black, Black. Talk Black to me. My name is Vicki Dillard. Thank you so much for tuning into today's Brief War Briefing. Be sure to join my weekly amazing spiritual metaphysical mastermind for only $1. Only $1. Join today for the first month, that is, at clubvicki.com, clubvicki.com, clubvicki.com. Your life will never be the same. Follow me on Instagram at Vicki X Dillard and follow me on Twitter at Dillard Vicki. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Welcome to Marion, Ghana, where kente cloths is what we do, where African weddings and events are our specialty, where African tradition, where it's perfected, where beautiful culture resides, where marrying is honorable. mgkente.com, where competitors can't compete in quality or prices. Shop now, mgkente.com.
Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and download the African Diaspora News Channel app, now available on Google Play and the Apple App Store.